Hi buyers. Welcome back. Today, we have a very important wake-up call for you. Famous investor Kevin O'Leary has warned about Tesla. Please subscribe and click the bell icon to stay up to date on all things related to money before we get into the specifics. Let's get right to it. Part 1. Setting the scene. Fears have been raised about Tesla, one of the most talked about stocks in the market, by Kevin O'Leary, better known as Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. O'Leary, who is known for being honest, has a warning that might change how you spend. Let us look into what he said. Part 2. Kevin O'Leary's warning. In a recent interview, O'Leary warned about how much Tesla is worth. He talked about risks and problems that might happen and affect how well the company does in the future. He agrees that Tesla has been successful, but he thinks buyers should be aware of some things that could affect the stock price. Part 3. Concerns about valuation. One of O'Leary's big concerns is how much Tesla is worth. He stresses that investors should think carefully about whether the present price is fair based on the company's fundamentals. This brings up a very important question: is Tesla's price too high, and should buyers be ready for a possible drop? Part 4. Regulatory risks. O'Leary also talked about the regulatory risks Tesla faces. He says that investors should think about the fact that electric car companies are getting more attention and that government policies might change when they decide what to invest in. How might changes in regulations affect Tesla's path? Part 5. Tips for diversification. As part of his wake-up call, O'Leary stresses how important it is for investors to have a diverse portfolio. Even though Tesla may have been a star performer, O'Leary says that the slowdown in any one stock should not have as much of an effect if risk is spread across many assets. What kinds of things do you do? Part 6. Competition in the market. O'Leary also talks about how competition is getting tougher in the market for electric vehicles. He wonders if Tesla can keep its lead now that big players are joining the market. What might happen to Tesla's market share and profits if there are more competitors? Let's look around. Part 7. Health of the finances. Now let's talk about money. O'Leary wants investors to look closely at Tesla's balance sheet. What are the red flags when it comes to the amount of debt, cash flow, or profit margins? To figure out how well a company can handle problems, you need to know how its finances are doing. Part 8. Possible catalysts. O'Leary is worried, but he also knows that some things, like new technologies or strategic moves by Tesla, could be positive catalysts. There are some good things going on, but buyers need to be careful. What possible game changers could have a good effect on Tesla? Part 9. Long-term vision. O'Leary stresses how important it is for a company to have a long-term vision. Does Tesla's plan keep up with changing customer needs and market trends? Investors who want to see Tesla's business plan through to the end need to think about how long it will last. Part 10. Global supply chain challenges. O'Leary talks about the global supply chain challenges that affect many industries, such as the auto industry. What effects might delays have on Tesla's ability to make things and get them to customers on time? To figure out how resilient a company is, you need to know how the supply chain works. Part 11. Environmental, social, and governance (ESG) factors. As ESG factors become more important, O'Leary urges investors to look at how well Tesla is doing in these areas. How well does the company meet its social and environmental obligations? ESG measures are becoming more and more important to investors. Does Tesla meet these standards? Part 12. New technologies. Tesla's success has been closely linked to its innovations in technology and electric cars. O'Leary talks about how important it is to keep coming up with new ideas in order to stay ahead in the fast-changing world of technology. What new ideas should investors keep an eye on, and how might they change Tesla's place in the market? Part 13. Analysts' views. O'Leary says to pay attention to what analysts have to say about Tesla. What do the top financial analysts think about the stock? Looking at things from different points of view can help you fully grasp the risks and opportunities connected to Tesla. What do experts think will happen with Tesla in the future? Part 14. Macroeconomic factors. O'Leary stresses how important it is to think about macroeconomic factors. What effects could global economic trends, inflation, or interest rates have on Tesla's work? To make smart financial choices, you need to know what the bigger picture of the economy is. How do you feel about the big picture of the economy? Part 15. How people feel. Tesla's success depends on how much people trust and believe in the company. O'Leary stresses how important it is to keep an eye on how people feel about electric cars in general and Tesla in particular. What effects might changing tastes and beliefs have on the business's market share and profits? Part 16. Short-term turbulence versus long-term outlook. O'Leary says that we should tell the difference between short-term market volatility and Tesla's long-term outlook. Are you ready to handle the ups and downs? You should think about how much danger you are willing to take and how long you want to invest for before you decide to add Tesla to your portfolio. How do you weigh the risks and opportunities for the short and long term? Q&A with viewers in segment 17. Let's answer some of your most important questions. Feel free to share your ideas and questions about Tesla, O'Leary's warning, or any other question about investing below. In our next film, we'll talk about some of them. Your participation is very important for making the investing group strong. Part 18. Geopolitical factors. O'Leary stresses how important geopolitical factors are in today's investment climate. What effects could trade disputes, foreign relations, or events in geopolitics have on Tesla's business and the market? To make a well-rounded financial decision, you need to understand these outside factors. Part 19. Technological disruption. O'Leary warns investors to be aware of possible disruptions as technology changes. What changes could happen to Tesla's competitive edge if battery technology, self-driving cars, or alternative energy sources get better? To stay ahead in the market, you need to keep an eye on how technology changes. Part 20. Up-to-date news and information. Stay tuned for up-to-date news and information about Tesla. Keeping up with the latest news about the company, such as quarterly reports, product launches, and big announcements, can help you understand its future. What new information about Tesla has caught your attention? Segment 21. Strategies for reducing risk. O'Leary ends with some useful tips on how to reduce risk. Have you thought about all the possible outcomes, such as Tesla's stock going down? When the market is unpredictable, it's important to diversify your investments, evaluate your risk, and have a well-thought-out financial plan. Part 22. Price targets set by analysts. Looking into Tesla price targets set by analysts can give you useful information. O'Leary says to look at these targets and the present price of the stock to see what the market thinks. What do experts think will happen with Tesla in the future, and how might that fit with your financial goals? Long-term versus short-term trends. O'Leary tells investors to tell the difference between short-term market trends and Tesla's long-term path. Being able to tell the difference can help you make better choices. Are your long-term financial goals in line with how you spend your money?